Hi everyone, welcome to my channel today. It's Lynn here. Today's video is making a gift bag to fit this journal inside. So to create it, I am using some white card and I'm also using some fabulous papers from Scrimping Mummy. I am part of the design team for Amanda at Scrimping Mummy, and I just wanted to show you how versatile Amanda's kits are, and that they can not only be used for journals but that you can use them for other crafty projects. I'm not going to show you through the journal today. I have already done that on another video. I will just flip my first page there and you can see the inside cover and the first page of one of my signatures. If you would like to take a walk with me through my finished journal, I'm going to leave the link in my description box below. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started on this gift bag. To create the gift bag, I've got two pieces of white card and they are measuring 9.5, and it actually, the length there measures 13 inches. It's only because I've popped the lace around the top and the bottom. I would have got away with a 12-inch piece of card, but like I say, because of the lace, I've had to go a little bit bigger, and luckily I've got this card from Lidl, and I'm just using that today. So to create the gift bag on the 9.5-inch side, we first of all want to score at 2 inches, come across and score at 9 inches. Then I'm going to flip my paper around and I want to score again at 2 inches, flip it around and then score at 1 inch. And do that on both your sheets of paper. This is going to be a fold flat bag, so there's a little bit more we need to do so that the bag will fold. I'm just going to turn my card that way. We've got 1 inch score line at one side and we've got a 2-inch score line at the other. So where the 1-inch score line is, pop that to the top of your scoreboard. We're going to work in this rectangle here. So we've got a score line going across and we've got a score line coming down. So just under the score line that goes across, come just underneath it, and this part of the bag is measuring 2 inches. So what we want to do is just under the score line, we want to come down, and I'm going to come down as far as 9 inches. And while I've got the scoreboard, I'm just going to move that piece of card and I'm going to bring this piece of card in, and again my 1-inch part of the gift bag is at the top. Again, we are working in this 2-inch rectangle. So come just under the score line, find the center, which is 1 inch, to your score line, down again to 9 inches. Okay, so next what I want to do is, I've grabbed my ruler and my score tool, and where we have the score line coming down, we just want to take the ruler from the bottom of that score line, okay, across to this corner here. So there's the bottom of the paper. This is the score line. So we want to take the ruler and pop it across, and we're going to do a score line from the bottom of here across to this corner. Okay, so line my ruler up take my score tool, line that with the corner there, and just go over it a few times. You see that there? Then what I want to do is I want to come from this corner to the bottom of the score line. So just like we did on the other side. So do the same on this other piece of card. So from the corner to the bottom of the score line, like so. I'll just do that over a few times, and then obviously the same on this one. Okay, so once you've done your score lines on both sheets of paper, what you want to do is where you've scored them at this little V shape, just fold them back on themselves, just like so. And I'm just going to turn that one round, and the same on that one, so you will end up with that. Then come up the score line here and just fold that like so. So you will have that shape. So you've got the little V shape here, and then you've got your score line folded back. Do that on both sheets of your card. Next, what we want to do is we've got on both pieces of card, we've got the two rectangles, so we want to cut those away on both sheets of the paper. So I just want to come up just slightly from the score line, just to cut it away, and then cut that across like so. And we will do the same on this piece. So just slightly past the score line, just so you can get rid of the score line from the card, and then just come across like so. All right, so we've got that there where we've cut the rectangle away. You've got this square, and what we want to do is come up the score line like that, just to this score line here. And just cut a little wedge out from this side and a little wedge from that side. All right. Do this on both of your sheets. So this square up the score line like so, a little wedge out like that, and a little wedge out this side like so. Next, I want to make some holes in the gift bag. So I've got my card where I've popped the 1 inch score line that we made at the top, the 2 inch score line at the bottom, and I'm going to work in this part of the bag. So we've got a 2 inch score line here, and we've got a 1/2 inch score line at the other side. So I'm working in this rectangle here. I just want to use my pencil and mark a couple of holes. So I'm going to come in to pop my holes in at 1.5 inches from this score line. I'm just going to pop a mark there like so. Then I'm coming in from the other side, so it's 9 inches there. I want to come into 1.5 inches, and I'm going to pop my other hole just there like that. So with your 2 sheets of card, where we have the 1 inch at the top, what you want to do is just fold it back on itself like so. Do that with both of your pieces. It's quite big, this card, so I'm finding it a little bit difficult to fit it in. I hope you can see. And then what you want to do is line your two cards up with each other. So let's get this right, like so. And we're going to make some holes in the bag where I made these score lines. So I've lined the two pieces of card together, folded the card back on itself, got the two pieces in. I'm going to come in with my crocodile, and where I've made those pencil marks, I'm going to pop a couple of holes into the top of the gift bag. And again on this side, and just by doing it this way, I know the line, the holes are going to be in the correct place. So there you can see the holes are perfectly lined up. Now I want to do a little bit of folding, so I'm going to come down this side and bring my 2-inch side, just fold that in, and then come to the bottom, and we want to fold this little flap up and score, burnish, and then that one. This one we need to fold in like so. And then the top one needs to come out like that. Do the same on the other side, so fold your 2-inch flap in, the two parts at the bottom fold over like so, and then bring your 1/2-inch tab in the way. Okay, so next I want to do a little bit of taping, so it's the sticking together of the box. So this is the top part of the box, and I've just got my double-sided tape. This is just thin enough to run along the top here, and I want to pop another little piece the side here, so I'm just going to peel that little bit back and pop a little piece just over the top like so. I'm going to peel that away and then peel that piece away, and all I want to do is this is then going to come over the top like so. Then do the same on the other piece of card, so the 1-inch part at the top, just run that along the top there, a little piece just down the edge here. Just want to remove that, and again like we did on the other piece of card, line it up and stick the top over like that. So next I want to glue the gift bag together. I would have used my red liner tape, however it is a little bit wide on this occasion, so instead I'm going for my Kalal all-purpose glue. So it's a construction glue, so it would be great to keep the bag together. So I've got my 1/2-inch tab and I've got my 2-inch tab on the other piece of card, and I'm just going to run the Kalal glue down this 1/2-inch tab. Okay, like so. And I'm going to come in with my, so this 2-inch tab on the other piece of card, and I want to just line these up First of all, lining it up there at the top and just butting it up to the score line on the other side. You just want to make sure that sits perfectly. And I'm just taking my glue and I'm just running it down the other side. Bring the 2-inch side across. Take my bone folder and just run that across. Okay, so to stick the bottom, so my 2 sides are stuck, so to stick the bottom of my gift bag, got the 4 flaps, 2 at the side and 2 at the opposite side. So what I'm going to do is just bring one of the flaps across like so, pop a little bit of glue on my side flaps like this, and pop that one over first. Pop some glue onto this one. I'm just sticking those down like so. Then I've taken a piece of card that measures just under 2 inches by just under 7 inches. And I'm popping my glue onto the card, because what I'm going to do is stick this in here just to give a little bit strength on the bottom of the bag. I'm just going to pop that in like so, and then I'll take my glue and I'll take my last flap and pop it down to close the gift bag. And I'm just going to bring that round. So I've stuck that down, and I'm very conscious of the time. I have been on for quite a while. So what I've decided to do is I'm making this as part 1, and part 2 I will pop back on and share how to decorate the gift bag. So thank you ever so much for joining me. Don't forget to pop back for part 2, and I will see you all very soon in the next part. In the meantime, happy crafting, have a wonderful day, take care, see you soon, and bye bye for now.